on tap.
On the tap.
Rolled on tap. Sick.
The limes don't even know.
Are you sick?
Huh?
Are you sick?
No, just smoking too much, like clogged up.
Oh shit.
All right.
Maybe a little bit sick, yeah.
And we're back.
Thanks for the PP and
No PP problem.
Yo.
What more?
Sorry.
No, let it rock. Let it rock. Let it rock.
No, good.
Okay. The
We
UK
haven't-
ran out of chicken.
Like,
Yeah.
the
Oh.
entire
How the nah?
United
KFC's in the
Like the
UK
KFC, yeah.
experienced a chicken shortage.
I don't know how
And-
companies do that.
I don't
Like,
understand this.
you know, don't they have somebody like taking care of like inventory?
I think the UK though is suffering from other food shortages though, bigger scale.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, man. But like the thing about KFC is that they had to come back and say sorry, and like were people up in arms about it? Like is this like art imitating life or life
So-
imitating art? Because when it happened on the Boondocks, it was like ha ha ha, and then like it's just happening. It's like reoccurring.
Yeah,
Again and
it's
again.
actually. Yeah.
So to get the
Kinda-
story from you guys, KFC in UK ran out of chicken.
Yes.
Yes.
So who is their supplier? Like, because other restaurants
shit.
didn't run out of chicken, it was just KFC, right?
That's true. But KFC in the UK, that's what I mean. Yeah, what? That's actually true. I didn't realize that there may have been like Chick-fil-A's.
Yeah,
Man,
but you know,
chicken.
KFC is like pretty popular. So when if that happened with them, I guess people. Actually, that doesn't excuse people of being up in arms. Like it's fucking like fast food, right? It's,
Yeah.
it's fucking chicken.
Like,
Like
yeah.
it's not like they ride out a chicken at the grocery and like you can't buy your shit like and feed your family. Like it's fucking KFC, all right? Like move the fuck on. Like
Mind you,
what the hell's wrong with people?
the
man?
UK has plenty of chicken shops. Remember that the chicken connoisseur is from the UK, and he does not go to KFC.
for chicken.
No,
Yeah.
he's going to, you know, Uncle Raj's chicken shit.
I have never been to UK, man. Like, I gotta go someday. I got some family out there, and I mean, like, it's just, I guess, one of those destinations where maybe you should just
The UK is nice,
go
man.
out there. Yeah,
Everywhere is nice.
anywhere but here is nice.
Oh my god.
Here,
Yo, did you guys
here
see
is
the,
the best.
did you guys see the Oscars?
No,
Did you guys watch it?
I've caught highlights during the week.
Oh well, get out. Like Jordan Peele won best story play, or best screenplay. Yeah.
What's his name?
So that's him, Jordan Peele.
He's
From Key and Peele.
Okay.
Peele,
he's the
guy
shorter
who-
one,
The
or
short
the
guy,
taller
the short
one?
one.
Not the
Oh,
tall, bald
okay,
guy.
yeah,
Jordan Peele, yeah.
okay.
Yeah, with the beard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Best screenplay for.
Get out.
For Get Out, he
wrote that.
Oh,
Get Out
yeah.
screenplay.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Learn
Learn
so that
things
was kind
here.
of cool.
Screenplay is, it's the dialogue, also
It's the directing.
what's
it's-
happening on the screen.
Yeah, it's
Well,
it's essentially like the directing and like how you're writing how the movie's to be
It's a
visualized.
story. It's the story
Yeah.
of the movie, the lines, like
Yeah.
pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're playing the screen.
I'm sure he had a hand in. I'm sure he wrote the story as well. He had a hand in the story
Isn't that what
himself.
screenwriting is?
No,
not always, because someone could write the story and the other person can write how it's acted out, like how it's being acted out.
Oh, like physically?
Yeah,
Or
by
like
the actors,
talking?
like their
Oh, yeah, yeah, the
directions
director,
and, like,
yeah,
and what
yeah,
they're
yeah,
saying
for
too.
sure.
Like
What Michelle
'cause
said, like how
the
they-
story is like apart from how it's being acted out. Like you're writing what they're saying. You know what I mean? And gestures too. Like in actual movie on the script, there will be.
I'm just trying to figure out like specifically what screenplay
Like I could write a
writing
story.
is.
Like I could write a story, but another person has to write how that's
he has to
acted. like,
interpret it
in a
like,
movie, exactly.
Basically, like
That's
manifest it.
visually. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And-
Okay, so
and there's
he's
writing.
basically like the creator.
Right, but I think he's written. I think
I think
it's
he
my
wrote it.
understanding he wrote the story
He wrote it
too,
too.
right?
I
That's
think
what
so.
I'm.
But
Okay, so I guess like screenplay, I'm thinking it encompasses a lot more than we think. Like
Yeah,
it's not just
because you could have like what he said, just to beat a dead horse, you could have the story, but how is it gonna look when you're watching it?
Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
happening on the screen when this guy is saying "fuck you"? Is he throwing up his middle fingers, or is he
sitting down
just
with a book in his hand? And
yeah,
he's
exactly.
sipping
That's
a
where the
beer.
director comes in. Like, he directs
no?
one.
But the director takes the screenplay and then
The screenplay will have actions maybe in brackets or hyphenated or however they do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they translate the screenplay.
Like, get up,
Yeah.
throw
Yeah.
the glass, scream, fuck you.
Yeah. But
Instead of just fuck you.
Yeah.
yeah. That's what
So
directors do.
that
But
was,
but like, congrats to him. Like,
That was sick.
yeah, that's sick. I actually saw that coming because he was getting a lot of nominations like for the past like few months.
Mm.
For
Who hosted?
Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, okay.
oh yeah, I
Yeah.
heard about
Yeah,
that.
he did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
It was like he made some cool references and shit. I only caught the last hour of it, so like,
Yeah.
And-
Cerveza.
and wait, they snubbed Denzel too. Like Denzel didn't win. Everyone thought like he was gonna win for that
What was-
movie Fences that came out.
Fences.
It's like yeah, it was like it wasn't like he wasn't like shooting guns and saving people and shit. It was like
Shit,
a
I didn't even heard of that.
retrospective, like older, like
Yeah.
self-reflection movie.
Okay.
Movie. Yeah.
But people just want to see him do action.
Yeah. He's kind of known as an action guy.
He's kind of old for action now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're actors. I hate to say, it, but they gotta take their roles. You know, I don't know how it works, but I mean, it's like them taking a job. He maybe wants to do something different. You know, maybe there was an action movie that was supposed to script him, and maybe he chose this one. So you know, play a different type of character.
Speaking about Denzel, I don't know if you guys seen this movie, Flight.
Sounds.
That's a
familiar.
good movie. That's a good movie. I've seen it.
When he's a
Yeah.
pilot,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that movie's sick.
And he basically lives off alcohol and coke.
Did he get any nominations or anything for that?
I don't think so.
That was a pretty good movie.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it was.
But
no-
like those are the type of roles I think Denzel should be doing.
Yeah. He does a lot of like. I feel like in the past he's done a lot of dramatic roles like that one, and then like some good action films as well.
Sorry, just to cut.
That's his
So Jordan Peele wrote and directed Get Out. So this is his baby, man.
That's
This
his
is
movie.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
yeah.
him
There you
from
go.
zero.
There
You
you
know
go.
what I mean? So
Yeah,
that
yeah.
is sick.
Good
All
for him.
props to him.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen it.
Good for him.
Same.
I actually saw it. I saw it like a month ago, and it's been out for a fucking year.
Yeah,
I've been
right.
meaning to
Yeah.
watch it, but people,
A lot of people haven't seen it though.
Yeah.
Which surprises me.
yeah. But the
Well,
thing is, like for me, like people were sort of describing it as like a horror movie / like thriller movie, and I'm just like, I'm not really into that. But like, it's not even that. It's
No.
like more of like a
agree.
psychological.
Yeah. To say horror is
Thriller,
Yeah. To say
kinda.
horror is like
Yeah.
it doesn't do it justice.
Yeah,
Like it's
I feel like people don't know how to describe the movie
right.
because
It's like a politically charged. type
it is politically
shit,
charged, like a little bit, like
That's it.
undertone, but
But
it is very pretty. It's pretty good.
It's admirable that he can go from like the most like raunchy comedy
yeah,
to, like, writing a
and that's the
movie
thing,
like
right?
this.
And when you
Yeah,
look
yeah.
at a lot, that's why a lot of people don't even know he. See, the thing is, a lot of people don't even know who. Like, I wouldn't say a lot of people, but like some people don't know who Jordan Peele is. If like, but then if you saw a picture of him, you'd be like, oh yeah, I know who that guy
Yeah,
is,
Key and
right?
Peele.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. And then they don't even know to associate
Yeah,
Get
yeah.
Out with Jordan Peele. So
Yeah.
Because he does a lot of like silly comedy.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
his like comedy style.
yeah,
It's very sketch based
Right.
with his partner. The fuck's the other
Key-
guy's name?
Key, yeah. And I think it's his versatility, right? That gives him. That's why it's so revered, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, wow, this guy can do. He's a buffoon elsewhere, but like, look,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he'll write a very interesting story.
But
like,
this
an interesting
this
story.
just shows that he's like he has varied
a range, man.
range
Yeah, man.
within like his craft, right?
That's cool. Shout out to Oscars. They weren't so white this year, but now you can tell that they're explicitly making it blacker. Like, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like, what's the
Yeah,
lesser evil?
It's like the movement with everything.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Black Panther.
Yeah, you got to dive right into it before it like kind of reels back a little bit.
Yeah.
But Black Panther was sick. That movie.
Did it win anything?
No, it just came out.
It's too new, eh?
Like I'm just like
Okay, okay.
envisioning in my dreams somehow that it won everything.
I think black culture is becoming so big is because
Absolutely.
arguably United States drives most of the world's like pop culture and
I
stuff.
think we visited this before. I've met like you
Yeah,
were saying
have
how
we?
like this like urban contemporary culture is influencing everything. It's
Right,
influencing,
but it's specifically black culture because the United States doesn't have any other culture.
yeah,
Mhm.
right. They're not really posturized,
Yeah.
except for
Because if you could like go to,
except for racism. That's it.
I don't know.
Like it's a racial.
That's a culture, like, and that
race
culture, seems to
culture.
dominate what American culture
Yeah, like,
stands for. Like,
for example,
outsiders.
like fucking Mexico or whatever, there's some low key directors making like sick movies and stuff, but United States doesn't see that. I don't know. Even like India and shit. Like if you watch Tamil movies now, like they're pretty bomb, like cinematographically and stuff. It's like what Aziz Ansari is doing. Is what like Bollywood and those guys are doing now too. Mind you, it's always love stories and
They're getting accused for
Right.
sexual assault, or oh, okay, no, they're making the movies. Okay, right.
probably that too.
Hey, when the fame and the money and the fame get to you,
First you get first you get the money, then you get the power, and
Then
then
you
you,
get-
get the women, and then you
You
get
get
accused of
sexual
sexual
assault.
assault.
Yeah, and
That's
then you get-
the fourth one in 2018. You know what I mean? Good fellas, holla.
The Scarface
Oh yeah, sorry.
tissues.
shoot. Jam, you have tissues here?
Tissue? Probably in the washroom, man. Like,
Oh my god. Okay, this guy's going on like a 9th washroom break. I've held my pee since I got here. You know, once you get in, you just.
found paper towel.
okay, cool. Yeah, we have a lot of trash around here.
Donald Trump's going to be meeting with video game executives
Oh god.
to try to change
Oh,
violence in the world. Like, he's obviously stuck in like 1996.
Okay, yeah, I don't know, man.
Has he played Mortal Kombat 1 yet? Because I feel like he should start there if he's going to do this whole process. You know, this is
First
what's
of all,
going on with
Donald
this
Trump is wasting his time. The video game developers are wasting their
game. Come on,
time.
everyone knows this.
That whole meeting is just gonna be a fucking waste
Yeah,
of time.
they're going to be like, what is that going to be? I want to be there.
That
when, like-
meeting is a waste.
I think it's more of just a, hey, look, I'm trying to make an effort.
Hey, look, you guys
take a bunch of pics.
What developer is he meeting with? That's what I want to know.
Maybe like whoever the hell he
Nintendo?
wants to, like Treyarch,
Okay,
whoever
if-
makes Call of Duty.
Yeah, if I was Donald Trump, I'd be
Right.
like, what's the
Who
biggest?
makes Call of Duty?
Yeah, Call of
That's
Duty.
what I would
right?
say. Like,
It's the biggest
He doesn't
game.
even know what Call of Duty is. He's probably still
for
like
sure.
on like
Call of Duty's huge.
Mario.
Robbie went to his nephew's little house and little house,
yeah.
and-
Little House,
and
big mansion.
they were like killing it on Call of Duty. He was like, Sean, what's this game here?
Speaking of Lil House, there's a rapper named Lil
It's
House.
called Uncle President. There's
president she is.
oh, speaking of rappers, okay,
President.
I want to know rap news from John. That's what I want to know.
Oh no, I just found a rapper named Lil House Phone.
Oh my
Lil
god, that is
House
fucking
Phone.
sick.
Little household.
That is fucking amazing.
There's a Lil everything.
That is an
bro.
amazing Lil name.
Yeah.
Shit. But yo, Lil Xan said Tupac's music was boring, and then Waka Flocka banned him from hip
I
hop.
also banned Lil Xan from
man.
hip hop.
And basically, Lil Xan was doing an interview, and they're like, "Oh, like, do you listen to Tupac? You don't listen to Tupac?" And he's like, "No," like, and then like, not whatever. Like, he was like gone. This guy's
He's probably on the
I'm pretty
Xans.
sure he's of Mexican descent or Latin descent, South American descent, and he lives in the States, obviously, and he was gone off of whatever it may be, and then he was like half in the interview, and they were asking him to talk. Tupac came up, and he was like, it was just boring. As fuck. Like, he was not paying it, like, you know, he wasn't even there.
Yeah,
to
he
be
wasn't even
fair.
there.
I'm not justifying his attitude,
I don't-
shitty, but
So you're just saying like excuse him because he was off the Xans as
like,
Lil
yeah,
Xan.
and also he's probably like 17. You know what I mean? Like an idiot. Like, he's just
Yeah.
so.
You can still
Right. You can still, of
be
course,
a
sure.
coherent,
And that's not
like,
discredit
logical
17-year-olds.
fucking person.
Absolutely.
At 17.
But there's less probability of you being coherent.
But
at
when
that
you're getting
age.
money fast and you're spending on drugs and shit, like, come on, like, you know, like,
Yeah,
you're not
doing
going to be a
interviews.
responsible, credible adult. Like, you can be saying fuck you to everyone, just whatever the fuck you want to do, right? Like,
and you know he probably sees that because like he's not the first like young rapper to do this
Yeah.
and say this type of shit
Right.
like about like the legends. So he's just seeing that it's like causing controversy with the rest of these guys, and he's just like, fuck, you know what?
riding the
It'll get my name out there because now everybody's talking about him, Lil Xans. If you haven't known Lil Xans by now,
Yeah.
yeah, like you definitely know him.
Yeah.
You definitely know him as a kid who dissed fucking Tupac.
I don't know him as anything, right?
Yeah.
His name's Lil Xan. I
That's
don't
it.
think we're
I
calling
mean,
him
I
Lil
was about
Xan.
to
It's
say,
like,
like, have you heard his music?
Me?
Yeah,
Anybody.
Well, I'll fucking listen to it now because he's dissing Tupac.
I will, though.
I want to compare his music to Tupac.
Right.
I know
That's
one
his
song.
Yeah, I know
MO
one
here.
song. That
Absolutely.
That's his whole MO.
Trends gonna
But I will say he came out too and said,
Yeah,
"I'm not
yeah.
doing any more interviews."
Gotta
He said,
run it
"I'm
now.
not doing
See,
any
so let the
interviews
people-
anymore."
Yeah, jam.
It's like slamming me.
Run Lil Xan Betrayed.
Yeah,
Lil Xan Betrayed.
that's the
Yeah.
only song I know of his. I mean, like, it's alright. I mean,
But I don't think
Oh, you listened to it? See, I haven't even heard.
I mean, I haven't given it a full listen through. Like, I heard like, I go through Billboard.
You
top
checked it out
every week. to
Did you
see
check it out because you heard this story?
it was on
No,
Billboard.
no. Yeah, it's on Billboard top 50 in America for
shit.
hip hop songs. It's in there.
Betrayed.
It's in there somewhere.
You know.
He actually came out and said, "You know what?" Because people were slamming him, like Waka Flocka. Ti came out and was like, "Yo, what the fuck? Like, ban this kid!" Like,
I don't
All right,
think-
play it now. Play it now.
and then he
Yeah,
was
you
like,
can
"Yo,
play
after this, I'm not
low
doing any more
over.
interviews."
We can talk over it. Like, we're not showcasing it or anything.
All right.
You know, just
We shouldn't showcase this.
Yeah,
Oh, you gotta let the people hear
yeah,
it.
I
man.
mean,
it's
yeah.
a good song. I'm not gonna.
yeah,
lie.
like I mean, like the song's alright.
Yo, don't big up this man.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Like,
I mean,
Turn it up.
We know Tupac's music.
the,
is,
the mic's gonna pick it up.
Yeah, like we
We
know.
can't play it too loud.
We know that
No, but you still play it louder than that.
Yo,
Trust
so
me,
this
we
is
did
some
some-
Lil
we did-
Xanders
we
and
did
anti-Lil
some-
Xanders in
we
one
did
room
some-
right now. It's getting hot. It's getting
like the
crazy.
thing is like
Xan supporters and non-Xan supporters are at the summit, or at the Xan Summit 2018.
Yeah, I don't think he did it for publicity.
No,
to be
me neither.
honest.
I don't really think so. But
I
don't
just
think he's listened to Tupac.
Exactly. That's what I was
yeah,
gonna
he hasn't
say.
invested into Tupac.
Are we like?
I mean, like you could just play it in the background.
Yeah, just let it play.
I want to analyze this guy's music after he's like saying.
But you
talking
have a
all this
negative
shit.
bias to him now, right?
Like, no, but
If you go in with a negative bias, you're gonna not really
But,
get a
like,
sound judge.
he has
like,
a
you know what
lot.
I'm
He
saying?
has a lot of shoes to fill now that he's talking all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know what's crazy? Okay, let's talk about what he actually said. He said it's boring, and honestly,
Oh, fuck
like he's like owed to his own opinion. You know what
Just
I mean,
let it
If
play in the back.
he thinks Tupac is boring. He thinks Tupac is boring. You know what I'm saying? But if he said I'm better than Tupac or some shit, or like I'm the greatest and fuck Tupac, then I think maybe it would be something worthy of. But he's like, listen, in my opinion, Tupac's boring. It's like me saying, in my opinion, Elvis sucks. Like,
Yeah.
I don't fuck with Elvis. I'm sorry. In my opinion,
we didn't
Elvis
say
is
it
like
sucks.
I'm saying-
You just said it's
like, I'm not
boring.
even saying that. Yes, I'm saying. In my opinion, I don't enjoy Elvis's music.
You didn't even say that. You
but
just said
are
it's
you?
boring.
Why don't you enjoy Elvis's music? Because it bores me.
Okay, I have a question though. Are you part of that culture?
No,
Exactly.
no, absolutely not.
You're not part of that culture, and you're not benefiting off of that culture, are you? Also, the Elvis like white
Rock and roll.
rock and roll from the 50s,
No,
are you?
absolutely not. No.
But
Exactly.
he, Lil Xan, is making hip hop music.
And he is the lineage of a Tupac, or like of hip hop.
Right, right.
These
right.
guys are like held up to the highest regard of the genre that he's in, but yet he has like no regard or respect for those who came before him, who's allowing him to be in the genre right now.
So
I guess he's not looking at it from that perspective,
I don't
but
think
at
a
the
lot
same
of those
time,
young kids
Yeah, for
are.
sure.
at the same time, if you're in like a particular field, I feel that you should pay your respects, pay your dues, and like at least look up who came before you.
yeah, do your research.
He probably doesn't know who the hell Tupac is.
Well, yeah, that's what we were saying.
Yeah.
He hasn't been
At all.
exposed to the right Tupac songs. He probably just heard like
Changes
or Brenda's Got a Baby.
I don't think he's listening to those people because those aren't like the thing is. It's like artists like this aren't looking at Tupac and saying, "Oh my God, I have to start my rap career." They're looking at Psy Gangnam Style and they're looking at fucking. I'm serious. They're looking at all the other Lil Pumps. They're looking at all the other Lils that are doing it overnight, and they're saying, "Yo, if this guy did it, it's time for me to go get my money." They're not saying like, "Yo, Biggie changed the world,
So
man."
he would list
Like-
Lil,
And I'm not
Lil
just-
Uzi as like his inspiration.
That's what it is, right?
Yeah.
Because then,
he's like
then
an OG to him.
everyone the same age will just
He's
go
insane.
somewhere overnight.
I know.
That's what I'm saying.
No, but
He
that's
came out
what it
last
is.
week,
Crazy.
and this guy came out this week.
And I think that's what it is. And then we
Yo.
expect these people to be like
To-
in the basement, like being heads, like hip hop heads.
Nah, we don't
like
expect
investing
that. I don't
everything
think we
into
expect
it.
that.
No,
And I
just
think
whatever.
this is more a thing about these
I'm just
kids
saying,
being sucked
Let's
into the
run some
entertainment
Pac now.
I'm just saying, like, have some
some Pac.
respect.
Absolutely, for sure. No, anyone can agree. Like, especially people in our generation, because like Tupac was like. I remember my first memory with Tupac is my brother buying the CD, and then us all going driving somewhere with all the cousins and shit. And the whole time they were holding the hands over my ears, and they were bumping the album as loud as fuck. Like, the shit could still go through, man. I heard every word, like,
Yeah.
you know. So
You
and then
heard it, but you didn't really understand.
right? But because they told me not to listen, I wanted it so. Like every
I
time it
see,
came
I
on
see.
TV, and no one was like, I would always like try to look for like Tupac songs, especially because that album was like they tried to keep it away from you. I remember the
Jeez.
black CD. He's like praying and like
Yeah, yeah.
I couldn't even touch the thing, man. It was nuts.
Apocalypse?
Because even on the back,
think
like
so.
there's like the N word all over. It's just crazy.
Strictly for my.
There it is.
that
Yeah.
one, yeah.
Oh yeah, that
So
album.
funny.
Play a Tupac song, man. Not one of those. Don't play changes. Please don't play changes.
No. Fuck.
Crazy.
Pour out a little liquor.
And I also think maybe like the interviewer was like saying like, why don't you
I
just
get around.
antagonize him, just annoying him? And he
Yeah.
was like, I don't listen to Tupac
Me
because
against the world.
I think what it was is like it doesn't get me going, right? It, like if you could just articulate himself, Lil Xan would be okay.
It's one of the first Tupac songs I ever heard. It was on the radio.
Big tune, man.
And
No Digital Underground.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know this was Tupac at the time.
Really?
I found out like years later.
Shit.
Like,
wow,
but when I was little, I remember hearing this on the radio.
How Do You Want It is one of the first songs I've ever heard, and I was so astonished that they were swearing and singing the swear at the
Yeah,
same
see
time.
Even when like these OGs were performing, it's 100 times more lit than what these guys are doing now.
People were more into it.
Pox with his shirt off, fucking, like
Should we do a
pulling his pants up.
top Tupac track?
Tupac track?
I like Do for Love. To be honest. That's actually one of
Oh,
my
that's a good one
favorites.
too. Ooh, this is hard.
This is fucking hard. I only do this because I just thought about that one.
That's a sick song. The
It
beat
is-
is
it is.
sick. That's what it is.
But yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna make you guys do that right now.
I have mine.
Yikes!
Oh fuck! I can't remember the name right now. What's the one where like? Have you seen the video where he's like in heaven?
Haven't got to get
I
it.
got mad at you. I'm mad at you.
Oh.
I imagine.
I'm at-
Yeah. I love that song.
That's a good
I
one.
love that song. And like the video's sick. I think that's part of it.
So there's a step on the scene, hearing Hook screaming. I think California Love is like my shit. I love that song.
Like no, this guy's in heaven. Like he's dapping up Bob Marley and shit.
Like that's what I'm saying. I don't think he
Like,
listens to California Love.
right?
And call that boring.
Yeah, right? I don't
No,
know.
you
That's like
can't.
an anthem. Even today,
Maybe.
people play that in
You
clubs.
can. You did like some.
Yeah.
Listen, if it's not your.
I guess you know what? Again,
You'll play that in the middle
It's
of a trap
it's a
mix.
subjective.
People, like in the club.
It's subjective.
You'll just start grooving to it, even though it's a completely different
Trust
beat.
me, yo, if you're in Purple
I
Room
don't like
right
the hook
now,
on
you
that
don't think
song.
they'll drop that?
What is
And
it?
they're playing trap the whole time.
Fuck, what's the hook?
Yeah, I like
And this is
party.
Tony
Oh, knows how to play. Right.
Knows how to party. I don't like the hook.
Okay.
Ever since Honeys was wearing Sassoon, I'd be like, "Hey, I see Sassoon in my washroom, guys." Like when I was like 8.
We're speaking about Tupac, but tomorrow, March 9th, is I think I do
birthday?
believe I think it's the death anniversary of Biggie,
Oh shit!
right? I think because they're in
You can't play the gunshot.
yeah, wow.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
you can.
Because I think it was on
It's
some
in a different context.
Chic Luke's
Yeah.
track at the beginning. They're like
Upward, not horizontal.
greatest rapper
Yeah.
of all
I
time.
should like
died on
reverse
March
the
9th.
gunshot,
And,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. Could you call Biggie boring? This
No.
one-
Fuck no.
Yeah,
man.
Boring first, right?
Fuck no.
But at this age now, it's like he's sort of calming
Yeah,
down.
yeah, he-
like it's like you play it at the end of the party when like
Yeah. Even
people are clearing out. You're playing Big Papa as people are clearing out.
But
of
you
the party.
you play
You play party.
as soon as the party's dying, you play Hypnotize.
You play one more chance.
Oh. No, you play Hypnotize and it brings the
To
party
bring it
back
I've
to
heard
life.
Juicy in the club. Yeah, people still.
Yeah.
The amount of times I've heard
But they'll
that-
play the whole thing.
song.
They'll play the whole
Of
like
course.
half of the first
So they,
verse
like, remember this?
to get people like hyped.
Remember this one, guys?
Because like
I'm cool too.
enough for people to go like oh, and then when the O like dies down,
Right.
they'll like switch it right.
The white DJ will play that.
Yeah.
Current music. What's happening today?
Currency.
What's happening?
Oh,
today?
Yo, Currency. Speaking of current music, Currency dropped some new work. It's so mediocre. No, I'm just joking.
You're talking about the spring. It's called the spring.
Is it called The String? 2018.
There's
He
a
dropped it this
mixtape I
year.
listened to
Is it
this week. It was a mixtape.
is it
It's a
is it a
mixtape?
collab
Yeah,
with
may have been.
is it a collab with Wiz Khalifa?
No.
No.
Wiz Khalifa's
It's
past
too,
that,
too
eh?
big for him now.
Yeah.
Jadakiss is
Oh,
on
yeah,
this
they were like
mixtape,
the
too,
best
so.
of
Yo,
friends.
they were like
But Currency never had
buddies.
flow,
They were
bro.
like
He
boys.
never had flow.
He doesn't really have. It's true. He doesn't really have like a set flow, but his rhymes are like they're interesting to pay attention to, because he's
Right.
always saying some weird, stupid, borderline like crazy. Like this doesn't make sense. It's not so coherent, but it's like up to interpretation sometimes.
But
It's just fun. I think it's the way he raps is fun.
If a guy can't flow, because I need to be able to vibe to it. If
Yeah.
he can't flow, then I
don't know
can't
if-
really fuck with it.
You know what I mean?
If it is,
That's why I don't like spoken word.
you can't listen to a
That's not
speech.
acquired taste, to be honest. Spoken word.
But
Just
some
like-
guys can flow on spoken word.
The
too.
Spring Collection, yeah.
Spring Collection. Oh yeah.
He's got listen. There's some good. There's a really good song.
I know the beats are
I
always
like
fire. though.
Mashin on that mixtape. It's the last track.
Mashin. Okay, and $ Eyes with Joey Badass is sick. It's just sick to hear Joey Badass on it, because I was playing it and I didn't know Joey Badass was on it. And the song came on and all of a sudden Joey Badass started rapping.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa. Like, trust me, Currency has like, you know what Currency's lines are? When you're freestyling with your friends. That's
Okay.
exactly what it sounds like.
Yeah.
I come through, I'm like, what?
Okay.
Like, you know what I
Why
mean?
do I want to
Stupid.
hear that on a
It's-
professional?
that's but it's
Oh, I
fun.
know.
It's like it gives you inspiration then, right? Then you get ideas and
Yeah,
shit.
it's like, how did he make it?
It's like Lil Xan. He's looking at it. It's like that's what it is.
Lil Xan had one good hit. That Betrayed song is fire.
Okay, well, I'm gonna listen. We're gonna give it. I'll listen to it.
And the story behind that song is he was addicted to Xans, and he just fucking.
Yikes!
He's like, yo, I gotta make this song. He's like, yo, Xans, go.
All new music to me is like driving. All music to me is like driving music. Or trash. But it's like it's just driving. Like if it's sick to drive to, it's sick.
Yeah, true.
You know?
True. You know,
I
certain
can
music's for
digest
certain
driving.
things. You know, you can't hate.
true.
Everybody likes different genres. You know, I like different genres.
I like
So you-
different genres.
So you were saying that you were listening to the Currency album. Remember that Bonobo song with the trippy ass video with the girl tripping out?
Fuck, what is it called? It has some weird name.
Kalela, something like that. But yeah, I was listening to the album. The album's a sick electronic
Bonobo.
album.
Yeah, they are sick.
Everybody check that out. This guy, like, he samples his own sounds. I went deep into it because I'm a producer myself. So this guy, like, you know, in his home studio, he'll like pretty much like sample this, or like,
Yeah.
and like he'll pretty much just make a beat with those sounds, and like it'll sound just sick. The album's called Bonobo Migration, so check that out. Sick electronic.
Yo, did they do a special on Vice with him when he was like went to a thrift shop?
Yes,
and banged
yes.
shit?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
him.
yeah.
That's Bonobo.
the
The
white
guy
guy.
with the weird haircut.
Yeah,
No way.
yeah.
That's him.
Yeah, and he
And
was
I've
like
been
picking,
listening to him the whole time, and I didn't know that was the dude. I
yeah,
thought
and
that's
he's
just-
picking out like vinyl
random
records.
shit.
Yeah.
No,
So-
they're in a thrift shop, and he has like weird hair. He has like no hair on the top, and all his hair on the sides is like drooping.
No,
down.
no. That's,
Not that guy?
No.
No?
I thought it was just.
Okay.
There's another video of him like
Whoa.
in a vinyl shop, like
Oh,
picking
really?
up vinyl and shit.
I
He has like a it's not a weird haircut, but it's just like
Okay, I'm seeing him now. This is not the same
Wait, let me see.
guy. This is
that's him.
Kerala. You know Kerala is a place in
Kerala.
South India, or is it in South India? or
South
Sri Lanka?
India, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure if it's South India, but India.
That's a great song. Yeah, check out Bonobo. It's like obscure. Like I would have never heard about this artist unless one of my friends had told me. And like this 20-year-old kid too. It's like and he like loves LSD and acid and all this
Oh shit! Right.
And he tells me about all this like psychedelic type music. So
Yeah, he probably goes to Electric Island like in the
like he
summertime.
does all that shit as much as he can. As much as he can.
Electric Island, check that out if you're ever in Toronto. It happens around like June, I think, and there's just mad kids doing drugs in the fucking park.
Does that
There's
end-
like a fucking outside stage, and people are just dancing.
Does that end at 11 too? 11 p.m.
11 p.m. That's like a daytime. You talk about Electric Island, right?
Yeah.
That's like a daytime thing. I went once, like a couple years ago.
Lit?
Yeah, it's lit. It's lit. You'll hear a lot of music like that though, like Bonobo and stuff like that. You won't hear like that hardcore ass like EDM where it's
Yeah.
like, yo, wait for the drop.
Oh, I kind of don't.
It's like,
I kind of don't like that anymore.
yeah. I'm
Oh,
more,
thank God.
I'm
But
more
I like-
chill. I'm
I
more
like-
chill with my shit.
I like the hardcore dubstep.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even describe it.
Oh yeah.
No,
you know
the
what?
dubstep where there's like people who are in the front are just like fucking headbanging.
Yeah.
I actually went back to some dubstep this week. Fuck.
I like the
What
more
were you listening to?
raw.
Just like, you know, I can't put names
Cookie
to
Monster?
this shit. I can't put names to
That's
it,
sick.
man.
That's sick.
is sick.
I just go to
That's pretty sick.
dubstep.fm and whatever they're playing in their archives, they go back from like 2011 to 2009 shit. Like, they just play whatever on like this internet radio station, dubstep.fm. You just
Yeah,
Oh,
that's an
shit.
old
That's
one.
still-
That's an old
they're
one.
still
That's
up?
still rocking?
They're still
No
doing their thing. I don't know if they have
Yo.
current stuff. But whenever I see them, they're playing like that's
That's DMB.
Oh.
Yeah.
know your
Shit.
music.
Know your BPM.
Yeah, no,
Know your BPM.
That should be a website. KnowYourBPMs.com.
Looks like know your musax.
Before we start closing up, I just want to slip this last thing in here.
Pull up a track quick.
Yeah.
No, not yet.
Oh, sorry.
Our $10 bill got a new face on it.
Oh,
I don't know if you
yeah,
guys heard of
right,
this. It's a black woman named Viola Desmond.
really.
Was Sean Desmond's mom? Click, click, click.
You wish.
Click, click, click.
Yeah, man. So
get your
we got some new
baby.
$10 rolling in.
It's trash.
Yeah,
Is it sick? Does it look sick?
I haven't seen it yet, but I mean, I was just reading on the
It's
news.
purple, right?
Yeah,
It's still purple. It's
That's my bill.
State of mind is perfect.
it's vertical this time.
First
and
black
it looks
person
pretty
on the
sick.
bill
It's
in
vertical.
Canada.
Yeah.
No way, she's
it's portrait
black?
mode.
She's black woman.
Not
That's
like
sick.
that.
So she's like
Yeah.
double purple.
So you can.
Well, when you see the bill, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Or is she like light skin?
You'll have to see.
She red bone.
Man.
I didn't mean to say that.
Do you have any fire beats?
Yeah, well,
Fire Beats.
wrap it up,
I don't know.
Dan.
I was just playing.
You need
this.
that sample.
Wrap it up, then. Shit, what is this? One love. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh shit, I love this song.
Is this the original?
Yeah, we gaming Kanye.
Yo, free? It's been a while.
I don't know if we could free over a man spitting lyrics
Yo,
over
I'll
his own track.
Yeah, I'll talk over this guy.
Alright, you guys go.
Yo, and I'm rocking ponytails cause I'm taking slow inhales. Yo, lock me up and you know Millennial Hipsters are gonna post the bail. Cause I pass it to my good Jamil.
Jamel, you know, I'm Sonic Via's tails.
Whoa.
You know, going off the rails. You know how we do it. Jam, bougie, and baddie and bougie. Jam. Yo, you know, I just smacked the booty. Boofy.
Yo, chilling with the Hindus and the Christians. You listening to the podcast, where we broadcast and expose how you fraudcast.
Yeah.
Alright, yo. Thanks for joining us.
That's
That's it.
Alright, let's wrap it up, yo. I'm not